Hello! Today I'm going to show you how you can use Adobe XD's animation features to transition your artboards and create a simple animated UI. So, we're going to start off by transitioning our home artboard into this board. So to do that, make sure you're in prototype mode, select your home, and drag the little controller onto board 2. So for this one, I want the trigger to be a tap. It's going to be a transition to board 2, and I want it to be a push left. So you can change the easing. I'm going to change this to an ease in and out, and the duration to be 0.4 seconds. You can preview this by pressing the desktop preview button. Awesome. So for this next board, the trigger does not necessarily have to be a tap, it can also be a time delay. So once we transition into board 2, I want these images to display shortly after the transition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my board 2, I'm going to take the controller, and instead of it being a tap, I'm going to change it to a time transition with a delay of 0 seconds, because I want it to be instantaneous. It's going to transition from board 3. Let's do a dissolve. We can change the easing. Let's try 0.6. Okay, so we're going to go back to our home. Awesome. So I'm pretty happy with that. So if you want to transition individual assets from your board into a whole nother board, all you have to do is double click. I want the Monstera picture, once you tap it, to transition into the Monstera board. So I'm going to click the controller after double clicking the picture, and I'm going to drag it onto this board. So for this one, let's try a push up, and let's try a snap. Let's preview that. That was a little bit fast, so let's try a little bit longer. And then let's try 0.6. Awesome. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. So for this back button right here, I want that to bring us back to the Browse Plants board. So I'm going to double click the back button asset. I'm going to take this controller and drag it to board 3. Let's have this be a slide right with ease in and out of a duration of 0.4. Okay, let's try that. Awesome. I think that looks pretty good. So I want this back button here to transition us back into the home. So I'm going to take this and drag it all the way back here. Let's have this be a slide right. 0.6 with a tap trigger. Let's test this. So I'm going to tap. Displays all of the plant options. The Monstera. Awesome. So that is how you create a simple UI loop and use some of Adobe XD's animation options. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.